Jareer, one of Somali's biggest buzzwords. Come on, man. Imagine you see a guy with 4A trying to call you a Jareer for having 4C hair. Whole time his Hoya has 4C hair. Jareer hair. I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with the word Jareer, but how you gonna use it as an insult? How you gonna call someone Jareer thinking, hey, okay, I got him. Saxiib, all you said is tell him his hair type, which he already knows. Okay, one thing a lot of Ajnabis gotta know about the word Jareer is that it literally means kinky hair. Kinky hair, nothing else, nothing else. Literally, you either have Gillette hair, which is soft Gillette, or you got Jareer hair, which is coarse. Course, it's just a description, and Somalis are extremely descriptive. Yes, we are descriptive, but that's when we don't have enough information about someone. For example, we would call a Chinese person Indoyar, which means small eyes. Yes, we call East Asians small eyes. That's the literal translation, Indoyar, small eyes. However, if you know the person is Chinese or Japanese, you're not going to say Indoyarka. No, in fact, you're going to call him Shineska or Japaneska. Same logic can be applied in Africa. Closest to us are Habish, so we can easily identify them by saying Amharka or Oromo or just Habishka, and we can continue this game all day. Swedishka, Norwegianka, Mareykanka, we can do it. But when it comes to people we don't know, like other Africans, for example Kenyans or Nigerians, we just call them Jareerka, not because it's derogatory, but because we don't have enough information about them. And the common denominator is that they do have Jareer hair. I mean, I personally know a lot of Somalis that have Jareer hair themselves, but when you look at their face, they're as much victims for the how did you know in Somali as we others are. For instance, for reference, I got 3B hair, okay, in the middle, which is usually the norm. Somalis usually don't have as soft hair as they say they do, but forget about the hair, okay? Somalis also don't look at each other when they say Jareer, even though they have Jareer hair, they're not going to think, oh, he means me. No, they're going to look at other Africans. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Some are idiots, okay? Some are dokos. We got idiots and dokos everywhere, okay? Somalis aren't racist. Nah, I mean, that treatment that you would call racist, they will give it to Asians or Arabs or South Asians or Latinos or Europeans. Somalis are just homogeneous people. We usually don't mix. Why do you think many of us look the same? Because we don't mix. So that tension to others will be there. And I wouldn't say it's xenophobic, okay? For example, Japanese people, they're on the same vibe to foreigners. So some isolated people, isolated societies are more prone to be doing this. It's nothing hateful. I mean, I used to hear people saying they'd never marry a Jareer, acting like they'd be radioactive infected. But at the same time, I've heard Somalis that preach African unity and that we should do what we did in the 70s. Help African countries like the ANC against apartheid, Eritreans liberating themselves, helping Angola and Mozambique liberation groups, hosting Pan-African conference, etc. You know that vibe, Pan-African vibe. So really, it depends on who you ask. There's a lot of different Somalis. Obviously, we do have different opinions. Also, before we continue, like and subscribe or you're a Jareer. Nah. Nah, I'm just joking. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Jareer. We're all brothers, man. I'm joking. Don't get mad in my comments like last time. But yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, and let's continue. So who's to blame for the word getting a bad reputation? The word Jareer. People be acting like, oh, Somalis call us a Jareer. Watch out for. Okay, but whose fault is this? I say, well, it's definitely say wallahis. 90%. I mean, it's just a word. It wasn't that bad. And yes, there's going to be discrimination, which happens everywhere, okay? I'm going to say, yes, it's wrong, it's color, and I condemn it. But it's going to be everywhere in the world. But at the same time, we have a whole tribe proudly calling themselves Jareer Wayne. Jareer Wayne, the great Jareers. The great Jareers. Jareer, I maha. Jareer, I may. Jareer, I maha. Jareer, I may. Jareer, I may. Jareer, Jalil ka aburtay, dadjira wayo, hada ka soo jeede. Jareer, I maahan. Jareer, I maahan. AKA Jareer is not an insult said by a Jareer Wayne man. Even when I was in Somalia, although I didn't directly interact with them, I barely noticed them. And I feel like they blend in extremely well. And they damn near look Somali. If you don't look twice, I mean, that's my opinion. A lot of you guys are going to say, no, they don't look Somali. Okay, but I mean, Bantu Somalis, okay, Bantu Somalis specifically. In my opinion, they do look Somali. At least more Somali than other Africans. Also, don't we have Somalis that claim black? How many of us do? Don't we got those, don't we have those infamous BLM, Halima or Farah that have completely absorbed and adopted the black identity? That listens to African American rap, dresses African American, walks, talks, and acts like an African American, completely lost their sense of identity and culture. To be honest, I feel bad for people like this, you know? That subculture of African American. And I'm saying subculture, okay? I'm not going to say that culture of African Americans. No, I'm saying that subculture of African Americans is trash. Yes, I said it. It's violent, sexual. There's sexual music, uplifting ghetto activities, etc. etc. But that's for another video, okay? BLM Halim and BLM Farah, that's for another video. But listen, this is not a time to be pointing fingers. Somalis don't call themselves black. They don't call themselves African. Why should we work with we are victims of this world.
We? Now we going to war. What do you mean we? Nintendo? No, nigga, we as in us. Us? Are you talking about the movie? Nigga, us as in the US.
You're Africans. This is not a time to be pointing fingers.
You are a black boy in Africa, and I'm not an idiot. Do you understand that part yet? Hello, goodbye, black.
Not to mention, Habish people have a similar word, if not worse. They literally call y'all Barya, which means slave. But y'all wanna get at some kibud. But all in all, remember, in times like these, insulting each other is not the method. To y'all Somalis that exacerbate this Jareer nonsense, don't be fucking stupid, bro. And we all Muslim, you know, aren't there Jareer Muslims? How many of us have Jareer here in the Somali community? Shit don't even make sense. Don't fall for hate tactics and propaganda against other Africans from low-level racists. And to you Africans who are pissed, fix up. Not all Somalis are like this. Matter of fact, they're a minority. And stop saying we're running away from our identity to Arab or other nonsense. No, Somalis are one of the proudest, if not the proudest people on this earth. This stupid fucking division is pissing me off. Africa is getting hugged, maalin kasta. And niggas wanna point fingers.
Us. Are you talking about the movie? Nigga, us as in the US.
He's Jareer, or he's a Barya. Bro, I'd rather call a Swedish or Nigerian Muslim for brother over a Somali kafir secularist. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I would do. What do y'all think, huh? Let me know in the comments and drop a like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. Masalam.